We ready? Twin flames. Alright. We have the Three of Swords. God, hit me with this. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the Ten of Swords. Okay? Masculine is coming in as the King of Wands. The King of Wands, you know. This is kind of coming onto throne after a major growth spurt. You know, coming out of I want to say maybe a well, masculine King of Wands. This is establishing. This is coming into throne. Okay, after mass, the wand, growth. This is forward. You know, this is fueled by heart. The one is fueled by heart. It's very passionate. It stakes itself forward and pulls. Okay, and it pulls. I mean, so this is like a thriving growth spurt. He's made it. He's made it. It's almost like a milestone. This throne right here, it's kind of like a milestone for him. One that feels very good to him. Okay? It feels very good to him that he can now sit with his back turned. Sit with his back turned. You know, he's in a place right now. He doesn't need validation from others. So it's with the Three of Cups. It's almost a self-validating, rather than living for or living to appeal or please, or living for applause, or even living to no avail, just not being able to live up to receive validation to others. You know, the Three of Swords. Swords, this is all in the head. This is mind. This is thoughts. This is ideas. And, you know, 10 swords, you know, when our journeys lead us face down, they lead us face down, you know, we recognize the ache of a couple swords. Heartache is in the head, okay? Heartache is in the head, but it hurts here. I think what brings about the pain is a lot of times the confusion, the disappointment, and the idea that, you know, there's something more we can do. And this, I'm speaking, this is when, not just on your own, it is our own responsibility to do whatever the fuck we need to do for ourselves. But I'm talking about when we're, you know, in a network, okay, this can even be with family, this can be in romantic connection, friendship even, social status recognition, you know, when we find ourselves face down on a journey, and mind you, life only goes forward. It only goes forward. So when, we're spitting fucking dirt out of our motherfucking mouths, and it's almost a forward journey dragging, dragging across the fucking floor, because it's like the initial impressions we had, or our ideas, or even the pain of the pressure we put on ourselves to live up to something that is worthy. Three of Cups, something that is worthy to others. When it doesn't stop there, when it doesn't stop at, damn, what could I do? I guess I gotta go harder. Going harder, it seems it hits you harder that it's still not enough. Okay, that's still not enough. 10 swords, there's nothing more you can fucking do. Okay? Sometimes we do have to take the 10th sword. Okay? And all that came before it. Before we realize, living to appeal, living to please, and living, to be recognized or validated by others that's not life. Okay? We come in here solo, we exit here solo. Our life is ours, and our well-being, is mandatory, our number one priority. Okay? No matter if nobody ever sees you. Okay? No matter if nobody fucking high-fives you. Motherfucker, high-five yourself, man. High-five yourself. When you care about yourself, that's all the validation you need. Okay? The 10 of Swords, sometimes we do have to take the 10th. We gotta put our entire spine out. We have to put our entire spine out to realize, even the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 6th, the 5th, the 4th, all the swords that come after the hurt, one by one, each fucking sword that comes after the initial ache of heartache, disappointment. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Bitch, you got me fucked up ism. Each sword after that, it's, it kind of creates a scramble. How do I make this better, man? And when we come into this, and this is a very, very common lesson, I would say, in the school of life, which is actually the evolution of self. Okay, this is very common, and we do it at times in some situations. At least the first time around, we need to take that 10th sword, take our whole fucking spine out, before we realize that's a spineless motherfucking way to live our life. Living for appraisal of others when it's hurting us. We have to go down sometimes. you know, to come back harder and not play with our hearts when our hearts are hurting. That's a spineless way to play. Playing in pain. Playing in fucking pain. Okay? Masculine's back up now. He's back up, okay? This Nine of Cups, he's feeling good. He's quite proud. He's quite proud. Like major growth spurt. He's back up. He's off the fucking floor. Okay? No one can hurt him right now, he feels, because he doesn't need the pain. He's learned. Okay? Pain will teach us a lot. But sometimes no matter how much we learn, we don't learn to walk away from the pain. We just learn how to take more. Okay? Divine Masculine. You know, 10 swords down the spine that's quite the hashtag schooling. That's quite the fucking schooling. He feels good. He's back up, motherfuckers. He's back up. With his back turned. He's proud of this. Okay? He's proud of this. Alright? We have Temperance and the Seven of Wands here. This is kind of I feel very much Masculine's angelic team right now. His masters are working with him, almost, I want to say, almost delaying major motion in his life. You know, he's made it through this milestone. King of Wands, major growth spurt, and he's on the throne. Okay, Masculine, your angels are kind of, I see this is kind of delaying major major events for you right now. Okay, you know, a breath of better esteem, or even a you know, to not inhale grit and dirt and grime, you know, after being face down. It feels good. You might be wanting to go fast. Okay, go fast. You know, it's like a venturing new ground. You know, you could be right where you've been for 25 motherfucking years, 30 years. But when your mind changes for the better, you know, the heart can only allow in, or allow the experience of what the mind allows the heart to experience. Okay? Self-love, self-esteem, you know, once we get that green light, and we get that green light in the head on everything, even, you know, Nana's rocking chair. You've been rocking on for motherfucking 40 years, 35 years, 30, 25, 20 years, 15 years. You feel it with your heart. once the mind clicks on self-esteem and self-love, there's kind of like a whole different different wiring behind, behind these, gorgeous self-revelations, these, all right? To where that fucking rocking chair, that sway, it feels better when you love yourself. When you love yourself, you are allowed to love your life. Okay? When our self-esteem is down, and sometimes we don't even know it, we can be some arrogant motherfuckers. We can think, actually, that we are the shit. But with a guarded heart, are you really the shit, motherfucker? Because, if you're that protected, then kind of no shit, no flies. You're somewhere you're not supposed to be. And you absolutely are the shit. At times maybe you thought you were. But now you know you are. You know you are. Okay? Life feels better. Life feels better when it's not scored. It's not scored by, the reaction or response of those around you. It's scored by what your heart is experiencing. That rocking chair. Each pending moment. You feel it. You feel it now. There's, whether you are carrying this out or whether this is something brewing right now, it can be unbelievable when we grow out of a situation, we grow out of major eras of our life, that, were destructive. We have the Seven of Wands. I'm not picking up specifically if this is kind of going on under the surface, if it's coming up, if this isn't kind of a brewing energy, or if this is active for you right now. But your angels are kind of holding off on big moves right now. You feel good. You're gonna start, you're gonna start strutting. You might just turn the fuck around and lean the fuck over to push your wand back at the motherfuckers who pushed you down. Okay? This is, you're kind of this is what your angels are wanting right here to balance within you, because the havoc that can be created outside of you is the havoc. It's the very same havoc that actually just demolished you. Okay? You are feeling good. You are feeling good. And you don't need to face any of this again. Not even. to flex your fucking wand. There's no greater flex, motherfucker, than not looking back. Okay? With this Temperance card, I can see, probably, you've gone through big interchanges, spiritual growth. This is very much a milestone of growth. It's, but maybe this lingering, fuck, look at me now. Motherfuckers know exactly who you are. Okay? They know exactly who they are, which is why the only way they could stand next to you is if you weren't standing at all, babe. Fuck them. Move forward. Fuck them. Move forward. Okay? Move forward. This is, it's kind of like I got a wand for each of you punk motherfuckers. But notice, to even come in contact with these punk motherfuckers, you actually have to turn around because they're behind you. And you literally have to lean down because they're beneath you. Keep going. Keep going. To flex, and I see it here with this eight of coins. It's very much wanting to flex all the work you've put into yourself, King of Cups, to healing, opening, and now living your life, but experience with open heart. You're very proud. You're very proud of yourself, and I am proud of you. Okay? The heart doesn't play, which is why, when we're caught up in games, we close it off. The heart doesn't play. You put a lot of work into yourself. Healing. Major ache, wounding, trauma, abuse. You have been abused. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, you've been abused, babe. You put a lot of work into it, too. You put a lot of work into getting up, to come into the King of Cups. Well, you're first going to have to work on, countering. It's kind of cognitive thought, cognitive rewiring. You've had to rewire yourself now to even open your fucking heart. When your heart is open, what you experience in life is each moment is so incredibly different in that you are whole. You know what I mean? It's so fulfilling, in fact, that you actually don't need validation, even by revenge. You don't need to flaunt. They see you. But the games begin when they see you face to face, because that means, motherfucker, You have turned around and you have leaned down to face them. Keep going, babe. Knight of Cups. Keep going. I'm going to end this here. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Keep going.